So today we're looking at thumbnail sketches. Thumbnail sketches are used in the planning stages of your document, or your sign in this case. And what designers do is they use thumbnails in order to get lots of ideas down onto the page really quickly. And to do this, I'm going to do it by a demonstration. All right, so please do pay attention, all right, and have a listen to this. So with our thumbnail sketches, in our specification, we've got a long, narrow document. So we're going to roughly sketch out onto our A3 paper the size of this long, narrow document. So we'll go across the top here. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And you should be able to fit roughly 3 thumbnail sketches onto your piece of paper. I'm doing this in black pen. You guys are obviously going to be doing it in pencil. Okay? So thumbnail sketches are to show the layout of our design. So on your specification, we need some opening and closing times of the shop. We need the name of the shop. We need 2 topical pictures. So topical means that it's something to do with the shop itself. And we need a description of what the shop actually sells. And what we can do with our thumbnail sketches is we can draw out really roughly what our poster or what our sign is going to actually look like. So for example, I'm going to draw this in orange pen so that you can see it. On the left hand side, if I wanted a picture here, I could draw my line down, and the way I would show a picture would be having a cross in a box. Right? I don't need to sketch out my picture. I don't need to do anything like that. I would just draw a cross in a box and that would be fine. If I wanted the name of my shop in big bold letters, again what I could do would be, I would have another box. And I would just draw squiggles the full length of this box. And what the squiggles tells me is it tells me that that's got writing in it. All right. It tells me that I've got 1 line of writing because I've got 1 line of squiggles. Now I need to put in a description of what the shop actually sells. So again, I could draw another box. You can see the theme here happening, don't you? And I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of squiggles in. And what these 4 lines show is that they show that I've got 4 lines of text, because it's going to be a description. It's going to be quite a lot of words. All right, and that shows that they fit in there. So again, up in the top corner here, I need 1 more picture, because it says in my specification that I need another picture. So I'm going to put a picture in, and I'm going to draw that in a triangle. And again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cross in my triangle. That shows that I've got a picture in it. And then what I can do is I can put another triangle in at the bottom. And what I can do is I can have my squiggles up like that. I'm going to cross that off there and cross that off there. So what that shows is I've got a picture here. I've got my title, the name of my shop here. I've got my shop description there. And I've got another picture there, another picture there, and then this one can be my opening and closing hours. So that's 1 layout. If I go down to my next thumbnail sketch, maybe I wanted to put 1 picture, 2 pictures side by side. I'll put my pictures in first this time. And then maybe I had my shop title at the top. And my opening times underneath. And then I could have my description over at the far side. All right, so I've come up with 2 completely different layouts, two completely different documents, all right, in not very much time at all. And what I can do now is I can just start labeling things up. So I can draw a wee arrow off to the side. So I could put an arrow out here, and I could write name of shop. Right, in here, say it was going to be a bicycle shop, for example. I could have a picture of a road bike. Over here, I could have a picture of a mountain bike. I'll just write MTB for short. Right. Underneath here, I could have description, just so I know which one's which. And I could have here opening times. Right. If I wanted to get even more in depth, so a wee extension for you, you could start putting in the kinds of text. So this one, for example, my title, I want it to be underlined, so I could write that. I want it to be bold text so that it stands out. And maybe I could have it in, oh, I don't know, green. Green for mountain biking, green for outside, that kind of thing. So I could put that in there. All right, again, for my description, I could have small text. Black text. And maybe I could have it on a green background so that it ties in with the title. Okay, so by the end of this lesson, you should have 1, 2, 3 different layouts, all labeled up with exactly what kind of colors, what kind of fonts, what your pictures are going to be of. You should have all of that done in there. All right.